Alright, it is time for day 6 of our Recoded Krieg. So, we've finished 2 DLCs, and we kind of just have more DLCs to do. There are no patch notes or anything today. But before we get into more DLC, since there are no patch notes, and since I've been watching a couple friends play the mod on characters that I really won't play for a while, I have seen insanity in its greatest forms. So I want to imitate even a smidgen of that insanity because it's ridiculous. Um, Contagion, right? This is a pistol. This is just, it's just a pistol, right? Wrong. It is one of the best rocket jumpers in the game, is what it is. Secretly, the whole time. You can roll it masher and stockpile, or just masher is fine, you know. And yeah, it turns out it's pretty gross. So I just went ahead and grabbed one of those before we started, dropped its level down because I'm not going to go back to normal mode to farm it. I also have the fillet on, which doesn't make sense yet, because, we're Krieg, we do buzz axe stuff, right? Wrong, apparently. We don't need buzz axe where we're going, so we're gonna spec STV. We're gonna keep most of our melee skills still, though. I guess I could spec out of at least one or two of these, probably, based on if they're buzz axe or not. But we need an item, not the Bane. An item from the questline. Yeah, you'll see. Okay, this is our man. This guy. Just him. Please. Please. It's real. Alright, cool. Say hello to our new best friend, the Kneecapper. You might ask yourself, it's a rocket launcher. Why do you want it? Those are melee. Those are melee. That's why. That's why I want it. I might farm one to get quick drawler on it so that we can swap it faster. But this thing. So yeah, you just shoot a couple of those out. You hold a melee stick. And it does this now. Now, the person I saw using this was using it on Zero. And it procced Killing Blow and like all of the really silly stuff on him. Obviously, we're Krieg. We don't really have that. So we're just gonna try to take advantage of our toolkit as we can anyway. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so you can probably room clear with that a little bit. That'll be fun. So with today's silly in mind, I say that we just go ahead and mash out some DLC, just farm some dudes real fast. What do we think? Well, I mean, there's Torg and Pirate. Let's just annihilate Pete and BA Rex. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, so throw out some Breaths of Terra, let them deal with all of the really basic ads. Shoot this anytime that we see a Thick Boy, which I don't think we'll see any for the first couple spawn sets. Goodness. And that's without the shield broken, too. That is very, very true. So, it can be stronger, by at least a little bit. I could orc it, actually, you know? Like, you could totally just sit here and try to stack it up. Obviously, it's not stacking very well right now, which makes me sad, but maybe it was a bad idea to do that. I'm gonna do it again anyway. Oh, goodness. Okay, don't orc it. Oh, okay. Good news, the enemy is gone. Bad news, the game is trying to also be gone. Oh, and this lasts for a while, too. Okay. Interesting. Put some breath over there. Put a little more over here. Just cover everybody. It seems to do plenty of damage by itself without needing, like, much assistance. So it's pretty nice.
The colors! Get the colors! Holy crap! Are you still fighting? Pounds of flesh!
And yeah, I can still do my own melee stuff. Well, maybe not if I do that all the time. But yeah, I can still do my own melee stuff.
Now you should be scared!
So, it's just an additional funny on top of the pre-existing funny that we have.
Burn it dry!
This ought to work, right? It actually worked. Bar brawl done. Oh yeah, I never really looked at torque vendors yet, huh? Oh. Copyright infringement. Yeah. And a menage a trois. Okay. So not like crazy crazy, but like, yeah. Well, cool. And also, wow, you can get that really, really cheap if it isn't the item of the day. Hold on. Yeah, okay, if it's not the item of the day, it definitely rolls a lot cheaper. It could also be because it uses the purple body as its base, that it's able to roll. I don't know. Interesting. Hey, walk into me. Please. That works. We take those. Let's also check out the Sarah vendor while we're here. What do you give in this DLC? Battalion. Scatter shot. Damper. Absorbs all bullets but only provides 50% DR. Okay. Reduce max shield. Okay. Vexation. So it's a roid shield that gives 1 health regen. Okay. That's something. Shaped glass. That's a lot of extra melee damage. Huh. I need another Seraph Crystal or two, and then, yeah, I might just buy this. Okay.
Kill the little man! Somebody's destroying our food dispensers! In a few months, all the workers will probably starve to death! That is awesome! Stop screaming!
This is nice. This is so nice. The speedy little Dork DLC time feels good. Alright. Dork Death Race. Spawn a car. Start driving immediately. This allows you to skip the countdown timer and just get a little bit of advantage on the race. And also, you can use a Brow Technical, because it is the fastest boosting technical in the game. And car in general. Okay, where does Motor Mama spawn at? It's like somewhere over here, right?
Cauterize the wound!
I was close. We take those. Wonder if enemies can spawn with rocket jumpers. Because the prefix just exists now, so surely it's in their pool, right? It's kind of terrifying as a thought, but it could happen. Can you get that on E-Tech launchers? I might have to keep an eye out and tinker with one of those. This is an idea. This will get rid of everybody. Yeah, that works. I love the swarm still. Even if I'm using a melee build, it's so fun to watch all of the little pellets fly out and try to home on people. Oh, that's so fast. Okay, can this thing fly high enough to hit you? Nope. Okay, we're gonna actually have to fight Piston's blimp. Honestly, I could just do throws about it, I think. Hold on. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, I'll just leave. If they're too far away for the rocket launcher melee, just throw the melee instead. Of course. Alright, do you spawn, like, here? That's close enough. Yeah. Okay, maybe we only use this for this DLC, but I had to feel the power. It's such a troll thing to exist. Yeah. Okay. Oh, rainbow. Okay, so Bastion mixed with what? I forget how these rainbow skins work. Oh, Mr. Torg's back muscles. Wait, hold on. Okay, there's a lot. Wait. Okay, so Mr. Torg's back muscles is the Rough Rider with 50% DR. Okay, that's, you know, if you ever just wanted to be thick. So I'm definitely holding on to that. Thank you very much. I'm gonna put melee shield back on for now, though, because tomfoolery, of course. But, oh my goodness. We got a boring gun, we got a barrel troll, which I'm assuming is... Yep, it's a barrel launcher. It does barrels about it, that makes sense. And yeah, he seems to just drop a lot of Torg stuff. Now, what are you? It's a Maelstrom stock on a Bastion AR? Brother. Okay, so it's a really fast-firing Bastion because it has a Maelstrom built into it. Wait, is this also... Wait. This is ridiculous. Isn't Havoc a thing as well? Or is that... I guess that's probably just a basic accessory. Right? It is. Oh, it could have rolled Kratos. Oh, could you imagine how silly Kratos would be? I want to try it so bad. Hold on. I have to hold it and witness for a little bit. Okay, so we rolled Bastion on it. Now I'm gonna AFK until we get the Kratos effect again. I missed it because I wasn't paying attention. The second those reticles open up wide, that's when I know Kratos is active. Like that. You know, because, like, why not? How long is Kratos' effect? Oh, there it is. Okay. And then, yeah, just the Bastion with the Evil Smasher itself does this. Jeez. Alright, well, I guess I'll take that part back off of there and, try. But still have a really insane weapon. Alright, cool. You are now a part of my equip order. B-Rex. Oh. Oh, so it's like the missile volley that they fire. Okay. And I don't see anything else. Yeah, nothing we don't already know about. Okay. But yeah, it looks like hybrids will be rainbow rarity. That helps identify them a little bit. Or at least some hybrids will be. So, heck yeah, absolutely. Alright, Bastion gameplay. Oh, you know, just a little bit. I don't really have any lifesteal for this build, but like, you know,
The frenzy. Do it.
yeah, and become Krieg.
I can't see her anymore. She was so clear and bright. But the blood is in my eyes, and now I can only watch the ocean of blood.
Hold on. Mr. Torgue's back muscles. Um, yeah, just a Vitality Relic is good. Did I not end up buying that one? I thought I did.
Its waves crash against my forehead again and again, and I just need to learn how to surf.
Alright, we rolled Bastion. How much health do I have? Over 10 mil. Just a casual, like, 10 plus mil health. We're not in OP levels yet either.
Track down your grandparents and turn them inside out. I can stop the blood train that's gonna turn your loved ones into a red splatter across the tracks of humanity.
Huh. Oh, we rolled it back to back. Let's go. But yeah, you lose a lot of health without that. It basically doubles health, so, that's a pretty big loss if you don't trigger it.
Look at me when I scream at your soul.
Alright, let's bully this Pete guy, and then let's get a move on into a different build. So that's what happens if he walks directly into the center of it. That's pretty cool. Holy crystals, Batman. Do I have multiplier on? No. You just give that many? Okay. Also scatter shot. What does this do? Cool. Alright, well, let's go buy that Seraph thing then. Oh? Copyright infringement vector for the funny build of next whatever we're doing? I mean... You know? Okay, let's go get that, melee relic, and then just get a move on. 350% melee damage for the cost of a little over half of our health. That seems pretty good. I'm imagining this goes up to, what, a grade 15? Yeah, 383 instead of 358. Alright, well, yeah, we'll just keep ours as is. And we're not even running it next. Next, we're gonna do a thick boy build, and just go be thick. Okay, so for Pirate DLC, we're gonna run explosive stuff with Mr. Torg's back muscles, with Vitality Relic. We are just gonna become thick. We're gonna deal tons of explosive damage. I've only put healing over here in this tree, so max health. DR for Buzzax just because we had too many points. Vampirism because too many points, so just might as well get some Panic Leech if we really, really need it. And then, yeah, just everything that matters at all. And then just all of it, except for Hellfire Halitosis, because, it's okay, but I don't really care about it too much. So yeah, we'll just go blow up dudes and be thick about all of our problems for the next DLC. Kinda wish I had a new Myrmidon or something then. Feel a little more okay using it nowadays since it's a little weaker. Not weak, a little more balanced, I guess. You know what? Yeah, let's go grab one. It's literally, I mean, it's not free, but it's free. Hello, sir. Alright, hold on. Don't. Never mind, it didn't even matter. Well, I can confirm we are thick. But it's not the most crazy damage you've ever seen. Because, yeah, if we compare this to just using this, it's probably not nearly as much for bossing. Hold on. Yeah, so that's without a melee spec or a melee shield. So comparatively, like, this is still fun for mobbing, don't get me wrong, but oof. Just oof.
Cauterize the wound.
Opportunity, Tantrum, Revolution, and a Sapper.
Swallow your throat, badass.
Oh, Shaped Glass adds so much extra damage. I mean, like, of course it does. It's 358%, but jeez. That is insane. It exists. Alright, cool. So yeah, now we can just use this as more of a backup tool than a main tool. And we got one with such a low projectile speed that, like, it surely just feels nice. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's head over to Pirate DLC then. Alright. So my unbuffed melees are still really super strong. Probably could have afforded to put skill points into left tree to get the melee kills buff nade. But, like, you know... Eh. Effectively. Just eh.
Look at me when I scream at your soul.
It looks nice. It's not insane. It's actually, like, reasonable damage. That's good. Alright, let's check. Vendor. Over allocator? It rolled with a Seraph skin on it. Actually, I guess they all did, so I don't know if that's on purpose. What do you do? Hold on, let me look it up so I don't waste all of my currency. Alright, while unscoped, adds 1 ammo to the mag when firing. Slow fire rate, lowered damage. While scoped, normal ammo consumption, increased damage and fire rate. Alright, interesting. And then Tetramid. Fires 3 shots in a triangle, decreased accuracy but increased damage. Dot damage and dot chance. Sure. And then Corpse Bloom. Passive health regen a second, increased max health, grants health regen, the lower your health, the greater the regen. Okay. Kinda wish I knew what percent of extra health it gave. I mean, I guess I can afford it. So let's compare it to our 6.4 mil health that we have now. Keep in mind this gives better health regen though. Hold on, what does this look like without it on? Does that give health? Did I read the card wrong? No, it says increases max health. Is it because the Torg shield is just so much extra health? 1.4 mil? 1.4. Okay, so that might not do that. The health relic stays on during DPS, I guess. But that's a thing we can hold on to now. Oh, just you wait. One day this will stack, and then I'll swap off of it on accident because the stacking is so tedious that you'll fall over. Don't worry. There it is. Okay, cool. Alright, go away. That was so worth the couple seconds of DPS that I just did. Hey, you know what?
Earth, wind, blood.
Excuse me while I just trade for a little bit.
I'm never sorry. No, go to sleep.
Definitely seems like the Bastion hybrid is better than the Vector hybrid. Although the stacking makes me sad. But you don't need it. It just helps.
Honor the gaze of the tentacle and age of the gods and mercy.
Okay, my curiosity is getting the best of me. I do want to test out the kneecapper with the shard of glass on, or the shaped glass on. So let's go to the worm. Can I just make a good catch-all build, actually? This is me trying not to swap out equipment so often. But yeah, I think I'm going to try to do a lazy build, where I just don't have to swap out anything to wear anything ever again. So we're gonna see how this treats us. I imagine it's well, let's be honest. But yeah, we'll just do this and then swap into this bad boy. Not that bad boy. This game is weird with the menu. This bad boy. There we go. I'm not gonna pop shield. I don't need a pop shield. Okay. I was gonna swap it off. There's no need. Like, hold on, let me do that again while popping shield because I gotta know. Alright, so shield pop. Throw back on. Try to self-ignite a little bit, just a little scrape. Gentle. That wasn't gentle. This makes me sad. You get the idea. Okay, yeah, I just had to know. That seems about right. Cool. I really wish I would have found the kneecapper of my own accord, because man, it's so fun. But I'm not gonna turn down science either. So yeah, this is a good meme. You know what? Before I go and do Lilith DLC, maybe I should do OP levels first. This would give me an actual chance to try out the rainbow class mods for more than a day or two. Just, you know, so kind of why not? Why not try that? Yeah, I'll probably end up doing DigiPeak after this. And then we can do Lilith DLC and then like Son of Craw or something weird tomorrow. 74% cooldown relic. That's a lot. I'm just gonna put that out there. That's kind of a lot. Is this yeah, it's a perfect grade, but man, okay. Just instant cooldown. Although, to be fair, it seems like a lot of characters in this mod do have very, very active uptimes on their abilities. So, very few use cases for it. And I guess very few characters you'd even try to use it on, but like, man. That is silly. Okay. Also, yeah, you can skip the combat here. Why are you so purple? What enemy is purple? And I do like that I feel like I'm using more of my actual weapons now. Instead of just putting Myrmidon in a room once and then it being a cleared room, I can swap to a Swarmer and throw out more stuff. Or I can just swap over to Bastion and do Bastion stuff for a little bit. I think that I really am just obsessed with the Swarmer, though. I do like my fast TDR reload tech, and the fact that this one has a 0.8 second reload natively, and we probably buff it while on fire, yes we do. It just means that I get to throw like crazy. Also, I've been wearing our melee class mod this whole time. I haven't even had a TDR on. Huh. Yeah, this could have been better. Still. Alright, Hurley. Oh, Hurley's a boss. Wait, Hurley has Invincible in his name. Let's respect him a little bit, see what's going on here. How much does he hurt? It's not that bad. Okay, are you just thick? Okay, he's just a very, very healthy boy. So are we. Okay, let's bust out cheating. Melee shield's overkill, but might as well.
Spit and bile of combat. The 24-hour murder spree of shining metal. I drink the blood and eat the loot and breathe.
You're how tanky?
I am a monster.
Brother.
Now and forever.
Who built you? Well, I hope you didn't come in this DLC with bad gear. Because... Lord, he's thicker than Terra. Huh. Okay. Okay, to be fair, that means he's an actual boss fight that takes more than 2 seconds, which, like, oh no. Heaven forbid, I guess, but, like, man. The health bar on that guy. Dragons are thicker than Hurley? Are they? I've just been told that dragons are thicker than Hurley, and I have to go test, because I don't know if I believe it. Alright, get Brood down here.
Burning, melting goodness.
There's no way that Hurley is not denser than these boys. I can't believe it. It's not true.
A pain of many parts. Get up, slaggards. You can't stop me.
There is boost. Boost, please land. Okay. So, yeah, it turns out Hurley is thicker than dragons. Maybe if he weren't a boss that was in the main pipeline of the campaign, I'd be fine with it. Like, if he were a side quest boss, whatever, who cares? But oh my goodness, he's so healthy. He's so thick. I guess he's one of the only big enemies in the game, so it's fair to want to, like, scale his health pool compared to, like, doing it to a scrappier enemy who would give you more grief. But, man. Oh, double anarchy power puff. I already have experienced this, and I don't know if I want to use it. Well, that might be usable. I'll try it out for a little bit. Anything for a little bit. Oh, the lift is down already. I was gonna, like, do some gameplay. Just, you know, hang out, shoot dudes, stack up, be like, yeah, this is sick. But no, it's here. And no one else spawned, so okay, later.
I embrace the flame.
Can this roll Dove? I don't think it would matter with the ammo consumption. It's kind of ridiculous, though. I don't know if it's good for bossing, mind you, but, like, for mobbing, this is funny. And it's way more accurate than the last one we had. At least it feels like. So it's actually, like, tolerable and reasonable to use. Just fun.
Symphony of feelings, and in the end of it, she was so much greater. My operatic diva of flesh and
Do I have anything that pierces for Leviathan? Don't think so. I mean, we'll probably be fine, right? We're probably fine. I'm gonna pre-stack anyway, just in case. I'm gonna roll over my stack 15 times before I actually land on it. Snake oil? I'll have to test that here in a second. Fire Dove Topnia. I do need to check if Topnia's roll with Rocket Jumper, because that would be kind of funny. Yeah, I don't think they can buff Leviathan's health pool. I'm pretty sure that this is one of those bosses that just has to stay as is. Come on, and almost. There we go. Okay, so Hyperius and Master G, we're gonna do exactly what you expect. A little bit of kneecapper gameplay, probably. So let me check loot, and then we'll get over there. Anything useful from here? It doesn't really look like it. A couple of gemstone, E-Tech type things. Anything from down here? Not really. Okay, so we did get a Topnia, and also we got the not Jacob's item? The snake oil. Ah, I see. Oh, it's the greed, but it has a Mollywan skin on it to make fun of the fact that it's actually secretly just a Mollywan. Okay. And then this Topnia. Can you roll rocket jumpers? I don't think so, right? That'd be kind of crazy. No. Okay, so you can't roll that on it. But it is Dove, which is pretty funny. So there you go. You know what would be completely overkill? But also this boss is kind of smaller in stature, so is not justifiable, but more justifiable. Did it crash? Oh, hold on, we're still good. Hold on.
Yes, screw that guy. Well done, my friend.
Thank you, Shade. I'm gonna wait it out because I actually want to look at equipment. We lived. Oh my goodness, we lived. Aftershock. Oh, it's like E-Tech launcher, but not E-Tech launcher because Torg. Also, it rolled Dove, so unlimited. A tantrum. We've already seen that. And that is it. Cool.
I don't wanna go.
It does deal self-damage. This is understandable.
Should be scared.
It also deals a lot of damage. This is also understandable. Okay, this is cool. I'm down with this. Just a little lazy old, don't even have to aim Torg launcher. Sure.
You woke the wrong dog.
Alright. And Master G.
Get over here and smell
Sir.
my meat.
Thank you. Okay. Get over here. I have 27 grenades. You cannot mess this up. Bingo. Squish. What is... Thumper Vector? Copyright infringement. Okay. So we got a hybrid. Neat. Okay, sure. Why not? Arc Flash? Oh. Oh. What? How strong is this? Pretty strong. Okay. Asclepius? This just feels like Reflective Sniper. Is this just Reflective Sniper? Greatly reduces your max health, but provides health leech transfusion on hit, increased damage, and critical damage. Nah, I'm good. Interesting idea. I don't think I would use that on anybody, but okay. Oh yeah, overallocator. Right, it's this thing. Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright, and turn this in. Don't really need anything from this. So just kind of whatever, I guess. A new wild bill before it gets nerfed. Okay, so let's test out the shock factor before we get into Digipeak, which we're going to keep Digipeak pretty short. Probably just do a lot of skipping around in it. Okay, she's a little hard to aim. Okay, she's very hard to aim. Interesting. Feels okay. I mean, it's if you hit them. But like, yeah, it feels alright, I guess. Let's go mash out Digipeak now. Okay, so I assume that Krieg is not light enough to just go up and over the wall. Yeah, that's not promising at all. Hold on. Yeah, no. Okay. I'll just do through the map routing instead. It's gonna be a lot easier to get done. We only need to do it 3 times. Just jump up that. I could be used to other mods grenade jumpers too, though. I don't know. I just feel like he doesn't get as much lift as I expect to with the nade. I might just be weird. Alright, so just kind of farm dudes as they spawn in, hopefully. And then never have to worry about it being a problem. Okay. First OP level done. Okay, so with the achievement of OP1, we should be able to start getting pearls now, outside of Aftershock. I think that the Hyperius just drops that. So yeah, we might actually be able to see Gambit again. We might get to see Heat Beam again. Spilled Milk already exists too, because that's just a dedicated, but there we go. Now we might be able to get some of these replaced again. Alright, so for back peak, we get to just come back here. And then do this jump. Do this twice, and then we get to fight Binary. Oh. Okay, poor life choices. Hello, Binary. Your top turret does not match the size of your base now. That's silly. Might have sent her a little too hard. Alright, cool. Okay, we got an Urchin. What do we do? Lasers? Avenger. Okay, yeah, I respect that. And oh my god. Why is it so... Oh, because it does that. Okay. I'm assuming I have a very slow fire rate version. Yeah, I have a Mauler. Okay. So, for Blaster, but to Tesla? Sure. Proton Flare. Oh, okay, the fire rate's pretty good. Wow, that looks sick. Wait, that looks super cool. What is... I'm not sure what all that is, but I like it. I think it looks neat. Okay.
Is often unfair and may never succeed. Fortunately, pizza exists.
Okay, so all you need is one of those. Do not even do two if you do that. Oh, Hornet's Nest. A Robin. Okay. So, Turtle Shield, movement speed and max health reduced while shield is active, provides passive health regen. Movement speed and max health increased while shield depleted. Provides greatly increased passive health regen while depleted. Okay. So, it's a tortoise. Until it's not a tortoise, then you get health. Okay. My little friend. Is this just a good feeling assault rifle? Okay. Yeah, we'll just hit OP10 today, and then probably stop there. And then I guess tomorrow we're doing Lilith DLC at OP10 because I make the best life choices. I chose the worst DLC to do at max level, and I don't know why I hate myself, but I guess I do, based off of my life choices right now. Yeehaw.
I like my treasure like
Alright, another proton. The transistor grants immunity to status effect damage. Oh. Okay, sure. And another ohm. Okay. I'm kind of assuming that these rainbow class mods only drop at OP10 or something. Or they actually are, like, rare, and you have to actually, like, try to get them. Which would be cool, too. Queen Bee. Jesus. Also, it says Matriarch of the Jungle Hives, so Terraria, we love it. That was extra. I didn't need to do 3.
I embrace the flame.
Oh, boss is alive. I repeat, boss lives. Alright, there we go. We are now OP10. I think we can farm those rainbow class mods now. Those should exist. Executioner, what is this?
Prepare for a great deal of text.
This feels like an invader. Let me look. Hold on. Critical hits grant a stack of bounty that gives plus 5% crit, plus 5% damage, 5% faster fire rate, mag size, and a little bit of extra sniper rifle ammo regen for 25 seconds. That's kind of cool. Okay. The Manhattan Project. Sniper nuke. Yeah, sniper nuke. Okay. How much damage is this? Seems reasonable. Okay, sure. No self-damage either. That's kind of nice. Alright, well, with that, we might as well try to do a little bit of farming before I stop the day. We're pretty well done, though, and out of time. But maybe if we get lucky, we can get one of the rainbow class mods or something before we stop. So we'll try. We'll definitely try.
Look at me when I scream at your soul. Pinatas all day, But you'll never take the jellied
Well, that
fantasies
works.
of my wasted youth. My stomach is clear.
Flash over. Okay, hold on. It fires fireballs, increase mag size, fire rate, damage, dot chance, and dot damage. Okay, so rest in peace, funny sawbar. Hello, fireball lobber, I guess. Okay. Okay, we got a new heat beam. Let's go. A barrage. Oh. Super high fire rate torque pistol. I assume rolling this on other stuff goes crazy. Okay. Now the question is, will I know what I'm looking for? Like, when I see it, will I see it? What? 4th of July? God bless America. Okay, understandable. The Juggernaut increases gun damage and melee damage. Additionally increases fight for lifetime and max health while in Digipeak. Okay. I mean, that's kind of cool. Could use that for our Kriegery. So, maybe, possibly. Hive Mind. When Queen Bee is equipped with the Hive Mind, it consumes no ammo. Oh, I'm using that tomorrow. That sounds so troll. Wait. That... Oof, that sounds... Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, hold on. It's not doing the thing. Hold on. Maybe I need to be at max shield? Maybe I need to save quit. We'll find out. Lift off. Okay, what? Just what, basically? Oh. Weird little movement tool. Oh. Well, hold on now. Ah, okay. Okay, that's kind of fun. More pellets helps. More pellets does make it do the thing. Oh, but yeah, if you multi-shot it, it can throw you the wrong way. But that's so cool. I am now Hunter Left 4 Dead. Interesting. What OP level are we? 10. Grendel. That's a laser. It's a times 16 laser. Okay. No rainbow relics yet. Or rainbow class mods, rather. Okay. They might just be kind of rare. Oh! That's Maya's. That's not even ours. Oh, plasma coil. What is this? Oh. It's the thing. The yellow jacket. Okay. It's a times 5 liftoff. Okay, so we have creative mode flight now in our Borderlands 2 video game. We can just kind of go wherever. Geared category would go crazy. Okay, so what does Prism do? Everything. Okay, got it. Understood. Ray gun does deal self, but still very cool. And I don't think I can get the Queen Bee to work with the Hive Mind the way it's supposed to. It's still consuming ammo. So, I don't know what the deal is with that, but that seems to be a little broken, unfortunately. Okay, so at this point, I'm literally just doing this, waiting for items to settle, and then just doing this. Because I'm trying to get the rainbow to drop, and we've only gotten one so far, which is totally fair. Turns out they're pretty darn rare, these rainbows. So you'll end up getting and looking at like every pearl in the video game if you want to do that first. What is this? Still not as good as Heat Beam. But yeah, you'll probably end up looking at pretty much everything else before you end up getting your rainbow class mod. It's rare. It probably also doesn't even matter if you get it or not, because like honestly, these class mods, the other ones, they carry so hard. Like, you are so insanely fine that it's not even a joke. And also, I have creative mode flight right now, and that's kind of the #1 focus of my absurdity. Because it's so funny. I mean, like, you know... It's like beating Calamity, and then you just are there, and you're fine. Forever. It's so silly. Okay, so yeah, maybe we don't end up getting the class mod today. Maybe we end up, you know, committing a little bit of crime. Potentially, just maybe a little bit. Not saying it's gonna happen today or tomorrow, but like, you know, maybe if we don't get one naturally by last day, perhaps. Because yeah. Also, ow, my eyes.
Slowly into my sternum. Such a beautiful symphony of feelings, and in the end of it, she was so much greater! My operatic diva of flesh and steel! Cauterize the wound! The golden mallet.
Oh, it's a ×7. Oh no. Oh. It's a gauge rainbow. Not mine, but you know, we're getting there. We saw one, at least. We know they're real. I see a rainbow. I think I see 2 rainbows. It better not be a hybrid.
The golden mallet for the
Calm. This is surely broken. Alright. Melee damage, explosive damage, max health, plus to only green tree? Why only green tree? Max health, the damage resistance and bloodlust stacks during Buzz X, movement speed during Buzz X, lifesteal, damage resistance, and max health and more melee damage. This is just melee class mod #2. Wait, is this melee class mod with less melee? Because this one buffs blood soaked, so... I mean, you're thicker. I don't know. I mean, it'd be kind of a tankier melee. But, I mean, it kind of serves the same purpose as the normal melee does. Oh, and the normal melee is cursed now. Okay. Well. There we go. It seems like the Rainbow class mod, Calm, is going to get a rebalance from what I'm understanding right now. So that might be pretty cool. The extra max health on it is insane, though, I will say. That's 7 million. Can't really sleep on that. Like, that's just a lot. Like, if I put on my health relic, oh my goodness, my health bar is massive. But compared to the funny other stuff, I don't know. Either way, we are done for the day. This is really, really good progress. I might leave the calm on, and I might just spec the clot factor to become uber thick. I don't know. I'm torn. I mean, like, it'll be enough melee damage because kneecapper and fillet is enough by itself. But yeah, I'll probably flip-flop back and forth on that. We'll get a new Height of Terra before we do Peak, or Lilith DLC, rather. And we'll just see how we get along after that. So, it feels good. Day 6.